As beloved as Aventus is, there are a lot of people who do not like it. If you're wanting a similar DNA that is much more mass appealing, stick around.
I finally found what I'm missing, and now you got all my attention. Driving me wild, got me wishing that you were all mine. You're irresistible, so refreshing. You're irresistible, tell the essence. I can feel your energy all over me. Close my eyes and I breathe in. You're irresistible.
What's up, fam? It's Cam and welcome back to CFR. Today I'm going over Mancera Cedrat Boise. This was actually featured in one of our DNA battles, and actually out of all the fragrances that were in that lineup, this was the only one that was detectable.
I've owned whatever this is at some point. I don't own it right now, but I know this fragrance. This is Mancera Cedrat Boise.
The man knew it. I can't help that, he knew it.
My nose is pretty good, man.
Now, of course, JB does have a little bit more of a trained nose than some people because he's just like me. He's a frag head. We're into different things. And I myself can, like if somebody was standing here and had Aventus on and somebody was standing here and had Cedrat Boise on, I would be able to tell the difference myself. There are similarities to their DNA, but this actually opens with like a candied lemon and some light florals. This is really sweet, it's creamy. In the mids, there are some similarities, but they still stay different. This one still has that more well-rounded, bright lemon that's wrapped around like a creamy cedarwood. It also has some leather and patchouli that's backing it in the base notes. So as it dries down, you still get that nice, rich, sweet creaminess that's not like overly cloyingly sweet. It's just enough that it's really nice and aromatic as it's flowing through with your scent trails. Now, price and performance is also an issue for some people with Creed Aventus. Now, granted, the presentation is a little bit nicer on the Creed Aventus. They do look a little bit more regal, but I personally don't have a problem with Mancera's presentation. One thing that I do have a problem with, and thank God this one doesn't do it, is sometimes when you get a cap like that, it doesn't want to come off and it'll stick. I think they pretty much have sorted that problem out, but that was a problem that they were having. But the bottles are nice and heavy, quality caps, and quality distribution from the atomizers. Projection and performance is going to be slightly better with this, in my personal opinion. I don't have issues with Aventus, but I know a lot of people talk about like, for the price and the longevity and all that, it's an issue. Even though Aventus is not really an issue on my skin, this one actually does perform a little bit better. It does give a little bit bigger of a scent bubble. You get a little bit better sillage with this one. I think that is the leather in here that's kind of really giving it a lot of backbone. But either way, this is going to be spectacular to wear year round, but especially now that things are warming up, this is safe enough. Even though it does have leather in it, it can easily be pulled off in spring and summer. Now, as far as price goes, as you guys know, Aventus can go upwards from $300 to $400 unless you can find somebody that'll sell you theirs as a partial or find it on the gray market or whatever. I have seen 100 mLs of this go for $100, but this does average between 125 to 185, depending on if you're paying full retail or find somebody that can, even like discounters like fragrance.net, different places like that do carry Manceras. Cedrat Boise would be considered like a sensual, woody, fruity, and floral fragrance that's very mass appealing, a little bit easier to wear. Like I said, 4 seasons, I really love wearing this like in the spring and the summer. It does sing, it does pop off of your skin. I would go lighter on application, like in office situations. This would work for all ages. This does have a youthful vibe. It also has a masculine vibe. I think pretty much wearing a suit, or this could be worn casually. I could actually see like Matthew McConaughey in the character that he played on Fool's Gold, where he was basically just a beach bum looking for booty, and more ways than one, like treasure and, you know, chasing women.
You act like this is totally my fault. Because you're not gonna hit me.
Yeah, booty. Never mind.
You need to find yourself a girl, mate.
Cedrat Boise was released in 2011. The top notes are citrus from Sicily, black currant, and cold spices. Heart notes are aquatic jasmine and leaves of patchouli. Base notes are woody notes, leather, oak moss, and sensual vanilla. So I guess it depends on who you ask. Cedrat Boise just might be the Aventus killer. Or if you're just not a fan of Aventus, but you'd like that DNA to work for you, this is something in the same wheelhouse. Where people say it's a clone is beyond me. I guess that's where, you know, if any similarities come up from any fragrance, it's a clone. This is not in any way, shape, or form a clone of Aventus. Is it that Aventus DNA-ish type fragrance? Yes, it is. But it's definitely doing its own thing. The lemon is completely separate from apple and pineapple, leather, you know, the whole spiel. Creamy, citrusy, floral with some leather backbone versus the traditional Aventus. Mass appealing, a little bit cheaper. I love them both. This one might be the one for you if you don't like Aventus, or even if you do. Until next time, be disruptive, wear what you want, when you want, have fun. Make sure that you're subscribed to Carolina Fragrance Reviews, activate that notifications bell, smash that like button, leave us some comments down below. We'll see you next time on Carolina Fragrance Reviews.